Okay, we're dissecting next chapter, which you named the angel as the name with capital N. And then the first passage we encounter is Exodus 3, when Moses is speaking with his angelic appearance as a burning bush, where God reveals his covenantal name when he says, "I am who I am," and then "I am who I am" is speaking to Moses and sending him. Then we also see these passages in Exodus 14, 19, and 24, and I'll read them. Then the angel of God, who was going before the host of Israel, moved and went behind them, and the pillar of cloud moved from before them and stood behind them. So we can see already here something supernatural happening where the angel of God is moving. There's God's presence in the pillar of cloud moving as well. So it follows him. It's like they seem to be inseparable. And then verse 24 in the same chapter of Exodus 14. And in the morning watched the Lord, and in the morning watched the Lord in the pillar of fire and of cloud, looked down on the Egyptian forces and threw the Egyptian forces into a panic. So this is the same divine angelic being that shows to Moses in the bush and that follows his people as the pillar um, um, throughout the day and throughout the night. Pastor Van Dorn, when it comes to this chapter, how is this passage? How are these passages beneficial? To us understanding how is the angel bearing the name of Yahweh?
Okay, so for whatever reason, I think a lot of Christians completely miss that the angel of the Lord is there in the burning bush. They just think God's talking to them, but it actually explicitly says the angel of the Lord. And so you got this picture of a burning bush. Now keep that in your mind because it's fire, and inside the fire is the angel of the Lord. Okay, and he's talking to Moses, and he tells him his name. He tells him his name. So this is kind of the beginnings of this idea of the name. Now uh you get the Exodus 19 14 Exodus 14 stuff where the angel is inside the pillar of fire. Now think about what we just saw. He was inside the pillar of fire, the bush of fire. Now he's in a pillar of fire. And our opinion is that the fire is also the Holy Spirit. So it's the same idea that you see with the myrtle trees in Zechariah, that somehow the spirit, the person of the spirit, is surrounding the angel of the Lord in this unconsuming fire. Uh, so they're both there. And then a little bit later, you'll find in Deuteronomy that that man, even in Exodus 20, the third commandment: do not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Well, what is that? Does that just mean don't curse? No, it's talking about a kind of personification of who God is. And what is that personification? It's the second person of the Trinity. It's the angel of the Lord who bears the name. Remember, we saw that way back in Exodus 20 at the very beginning of the show, that my name is in him, because he becomes the name of God as a capital N. And you end up seeing this in Isaiah 30, a great passage, Isaiah 30, verse 27. Behold, the name of the Lord comes from afar, burning with his anger and in thick smoke. Um, well, if you take away the name, the prepositional phrase of the Lord, it's just behold, the name burns with his anger. So the name becomes a name. The name becomes a name of the angel of the Lord. What is the angel of the Lord? He's the name of God. And that's why he tells Moses his name in the bush, going all the way back to that.
Thank you. Like my theological nerdy mind enjoys all these connections and cross references. It's like, no, seriously, I enjoy God's revelations and knowledge. And I like how you already read Isaiah 30:27. That was about to be my next verse to go to.